Yes.
Till where?
Till 6, I think.
Okay. Okay. So let's work with that. So you already know the double multiplication?
Double
When we are multiplying
multiplication.
two digits, basically. Like two digits with two digits. That. Or should I
Yes,
like
I think I
explain
did it.
the concept?
I mean, I don't remember that much,
You
but
think?
I remember a little bit.
Okay. Okay, okay. So I'm going to share the screen, a different screen, and I'll explain. Tell me once you can see the different screen. And your screen
Yes, I
also.
can.
All right, so let's start. So till now we were doing just one digit multiplication, right? So these were a few questions that we solved. But now let's say we have to do two digits, multiply two digits. Okay. So let's say we have 24 times 35. I'm taking the numbers whose table you know. Okay, so that you can answer. All right. So so I'm gonna write 35. You can write it like this, or you can also write it like this. You'll get the same answer. Okay.
Ma'am.
So the answer will be same. But what I prefer is writing the smaller numbers below so that it's easier for me to remember the table. Okay, so I'm going to start. I'm going to do 25 below. I'll keep 25 at the bottom and we'll start. Now, first listen, then you can write it down. Okay, I'll give you some time. Okay, so first what we're going to do is we'll take 4 and multiply it with 35. So basically what we have to do is 35 times 4 separately, and then we'll take 2 and multiply both of it with 35. Okay, so let's take it step by step. How much is 4 5s are?
4 5s are 20.
Okay, so what should I write? Should I write whole 20? Should I write 2 or should I write 0?
0.
Yes, so I'll write 0 here. And the balance will be 2. Now 4 3s are how much?
12.
Yes,
It
so
will
12.
be 15.
Yes. How much?
15.
12 plus 2 was the balance. So it will be 14. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Now we'll make a cross here. Okay. That means we are skipping this place. The same thing we were doing here, writing a 0. You can either make a cross or you can write a 0. Okay. Whichever you prefer. I write the cross. You can also make 0. Let's just write 0 here. Okay. Now we'll multiply the next number. So how much is 2 times 5?
2 times 5 is 10.
10. So I'll write 0 and 1 will be the balance, and 2 3s are
2 3s are 6.
plus 1,
7.
7. Okay. So now the next step will be to add. Okay. So 0 plus 0 will be 0, 4 plus 0 will be 4, and 7 plus 1 will be 8. Okay. So our answer will be 840. Okay. So it's not difficult. You just have to multiply first with the first digit. You have to multiply the whole number, write the answer, then skip one place here, write 0 or make a cross. Then take the second digit, which was 2 in this case, and then multiply 2 with the whole number. Okay. And then you will add the answer. Is this clear, or should I take another example?
It's clear.
Okay. So quickly write this down and I'll give you one question. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
I've already written the question 61 times 21. Okay. After
Okay, ma'am.
you're done with this, solve this.
Ma'am, the answer is 1281.
Correct. Can you show me the calculations as well?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, correct. Okay, one more thing, make the signs on the other side. Okay, so the multiplication sign you have made it on the right side, put it on the left side. Okay, similarly
Okay,
for
ma'am.
the addition sign as well. Like on this side. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Now so this question is clear. The first question. Now I would
Yes.
have given you some more questions, but in these you have the table of 9, table of 8, 7. So you'll have to learn till 10. Okay. Otherwise we won't be able to continue in this chapter. I'll have to make you
Okay,
learn
ma'am.
in the class. So that's gonna waste our time. So it's better if you do that as your homework only. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Just learn one table every day. I'm not asking you to learn like 3 tables. So you remember till 6. In the next class, learn the 7 tables also. 7's table also. Then in the next class, 8's table. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
All right. The then the next question, this one, question number 2. You can see the screen, right?
Yes, I can see.
Okay. So this is also multiplication, but this one is pretty easier. Why? Because they've already shown you what to do in the question. So basically, it's 20. They have made columns. So and there's a multiplication sign. So what you have to do is you have to multiply the numbers and write the answer in the column. Okay. So this means there's a multiplication sign. So for this column, my answer will be 20 multiplied by 10. Okay. For this column, I'll write 10 and from here I'll have 5. So 10 times 5. Okay. That's how you're going to solve it. So I'm going to do one of it, then you can do the remaining part. Okay. So how much will be so for this one we'll have to do 10 times 20. How much will that be?
It will be 20 only.
No. 20 will be, it would be 20 times 1. But here it's 20 times 10. We did one of these questions where we were like using zeros. How do we multiply when there are zeros? Okay, I'll tell. So basically, we have 20 times 10. So I'll remove the zeros. Okay, and without the zeros, I have 2 into 1. So 2 into 1 is 2 only. Now, what was the total number of zeros? We have 2 zeros. So 1 and 2. So my answer will, so I'll write 2 more zeros. So answer will be 200. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
We did this question here only. This one. We were multiplying this, right? 4 twos are 8, and how many zeros were there? 2 zeros, so 800. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
So here I'll write 200. And then what should I write in this column? 5 from here multiplied by 10 from this column. So 5 times 10. How much will that be? 5 tens are?
T.
How much?
50.
Yes. So 5 tens are 50. Now, after that, we have in the next column, the next column we have 20 from here and 6 from here. So 20 times 6. How much will that be? 20 times 6.
It will be, if you cancel
2 times 6 is how much?
20, it will be 12.
Yes. And the 0 after
So
putting the 0?
I think the answer will be 120.
Yes, correct. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So the next column is 6 times 5. How much are 6 fives are? Or 5 6 are? Same answer. How much?
30.
Yes. Now, what do we have to do with all these numbers? What we're going to do is we will add all of them because we need an answer, right? So 200 plus 120. Let me remove this. 120 plus 50 plus 30. Okay.
The
And
answer
whatever.
will be 320, right?
Yes. Continue.
If we add 200 and 120, it will be 320.
Okay. 320 then.
320.
Can you repeat?
I didn't tell anything.
Okay. 50 plus 30 will be how much?
Can you repeat it again?
Okay. I was saying we have to add 50 and 30 as well. Let's just add it here only. Do you know how to add like 4 digits from at the same time? Do you know this addition?
No.
No?
I did 3.
Okay. I'll tell. It's very easy because your addition is good. So I'll just tell you how to add this all together. Okay. So first we will add this. So we have 4 zeros. So what will be the answer? 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0.
0.
0 only, right? Now in this second line, what all we have? We have 0 plus 2 plus 5 and plus 3. So this you can easily add. How much is 0 plus 2?
Is 2 only.
2. 2 plus 5?
2 plus 5 will be 7.
7. And we are left with 3. So 7 plus 3 is how much?
7 plus 3 is 10.
Yes, correct. So for 10, I will write 0 here and 1 will be in the balance. Okay. Now what are the numbers in this column? We have 1 plus 2 plus 1. So how much will this be?
4.
4. So my answer will be 400. Okay. Was this easy or was it a little confusing?
It was a little confusing. Not the adding part, but the column part.
Multiplication. Okay, okay. Like in which can you explain again?
In the column, all those multiplying part.
Okay, this part, the main question.
Yes.
Okay, we'll solve one more question. We'll solve few more questions together. Okay, so that we understand. But the whole answer will be 400. Okay, after adding, and the answer for multiplication is 400. Let
Ma'am.
me like write it down what the question actually is trying to say. Give me a second. Okay, let's solve one more question together. Okay,
Ma'am.
let me share a different screen. Tell me if you can see this screen. Okay.
Yes, I can see.
Okay. So we have 50 and we have 5 here. This is the column we have. Give me 1 second, let me just check the question.
Okay, ma'am.
Alright, we have 20 here and 2 here. And a multiplication sign. Okay. So let's take it step by step. I'm going to go very slow. Okay. So multiplication sign is there. That means we'll have to multiply. Now how do I figure out what I have to multiply? So if I go down in this column, I'm talking, let me take a, okay. So if I have to go down in this corner, that means 50 will be there. Okay. Look at the screen first. So if I have to go down in this corner, that means 50 will be there. And if I go in this column, which number will be there? Same number has to be there. Okay, so if I go in this way, which number will be there? If I go down, can you repeat?
I don't understand.
Okay, okay. Let me just do that. So basically, the same number has to be there. Okay, so if I am going down this corner, then I'll use 50. Again, in this column 50. So this whole column is for 50. If I go downwards, okay? But if I go this way, like, let me change the pen so that you can understand. If I go this way, then this column has to be 20. Okay, here also 20. Okay, so let me just make it a little better. So if I go down this column, what should I write here? If I go like this, what should I write? Like this down. The same number. I'll tell one. Let's take it slow. So if I go down, I have to write the same number, which is 50. Okay. But if I'm going in this direction, because 20 is written here, right? So if I go in this direction, then I'll have to write 20. And what is the sign? What is the operation happening here? It's multiplication. So here multiplication is come. Okay. Now again, if I have to go in this direction, what should I write in this column? If I go downwards.
We should try, I think, 1000, right?
No, 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 no. Just one number. Tell me one number that if I go downwards that I should write. The same number that I wrote here. What was the number?
50.
Alright, wait. Let me find some another way to explain. Let me do this. Okay. So now remember one thing. If we are going down, so let's just remove all these boxes, all these numbers. There's just 50 left, right? So what I'm trying to say is, if we go down like this, if I have to write a number again, here in this box, I will write 50 only. Okay? And again in the next box, if I have to write a number, I will write 50. Okay? Just one number I'm talking about when we are multiplying. So we multiply any two numbers, right? That is clear that when we multiply, we need two numbers. So in this table, we have to figure out what two numbers we should multiply. Okay. So have you played crossword? There's a puzzle crossword where you go down, where you go across.
I think yes.
Okay. So when I say downwards, this is what I mean. Okay. And if I say across, that is the number that is here, and I have to write it across, that will be here. And the sign that is there, multiplication, so we will multiply. No? Still, you don't. Okay.
Yeah.
Till where did you understand?
I only understand if we go downwards, it will be 50, and if we go sleeping line, we should be
Mm-hmm.
right.
That would be 20. So that is clear. Let's work with that only. Okay. Now, so because this is the 50s column, that's why we are writing 50. And because this is the 20s column, that's the reason we are writing 20. Now we had one more number here, 5, and another number 2. So if I go down, that's clear that I'm going to write 50 in this column. But if I go in the sleeping direction, now the number has changed in the box. So should I write 20 or should I write 2?
Mm,
In this box, if I'm writing, should I write 20 or should I write 2? What is the number in this box?
that's 2. So should we write 2?
Yes. So we will write 2. Okay. And why did we not change 50? Because if we are talking about downwards, we only have one number. Okay, this number is not changing in this case. But in this case, the number has changed from 20 to 2. Okay. We'll solve more questions. Don't worry. Questions. Now let's talk about this box. If I go downwards, what should I write?
5.
5. Correct. Very good. And if I go in the sleeping direction, what should I write? What is the number that is here in the sleeping direction?
We should multiply the both numbers and
Yes, but what is the number? One is 5. What is the other number? That is not changing here. Let,
20.
let's go. All right. Let's forget about this. If we are going down, we have 5. And if we are moving across, then what is the number that I should write in the sleeping direction?
The sleeping direction to 20.
Yes, 20. Then again, in the down direction, what should I write?
The answer?
No. Multiplying in this column. In the downwards direction, what should I write?
Mm,
Mm-hmm. What we were doing with 50, same thing we'll have to do with 5. What should I write?
should we write 5 again?
Hmm.
No, 2.
Yes. No, correct. 5 from here, and if we are going in the sleeping direction, then yes, we will write 2. Okay. So basically, pick this number, put it here, pick this number, put it here. Okay. And what is the number here? So pick this number, put it here. Now let's solve for the multiplication. I'm going to write the whole thing again. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Let's do it again. Okay, now can you answer? What should I write in this box?
20 and 50. 20 multiplied by.
Yes, very good. So one from here and one from here. What should I write in this box?
2.
Hmm.
2 multiplied by 50.
Yes, correct. So pick it from here and put it here. Next, in this one, what should I write?
5 multiplied by, 20 multiplied by 5.
Yes. Then the next one?
2 multiplied by 5.
Yes. Is it clear now? Is it a little better?
Yes, but
But
what
we'll
should we
solve
do?
more.
What should we do after we figure out all those numbers?
Okay. Now the easy part, because you're good with calculations. It's gonna be easy for you. Now we'll write the answer for each box. Okay. How much? I'm going to make another box. There's no need to make another box. You can directly do it in the same box. But because we'll take it step by step. Okay. So the next step will be to multiply. Okay. So we have multiplied here 55, 20, and 2. So in this box, we will write the answer to this. How much is 50 times 20?
1,000.
Yes,
1,000.
correct. So I'll write 1000 here. How much is 5 times 20?
100.
Yes, 5 twos are 10 and 0 will be 100. How much will be this 2 times 50?
2 times 50. It will be 100.
Yes, same answer, 100. Okay. And 2 times 5? 2 fives are?
2 5 are 10.
Yes. So what we're going to do is so first step is to arrange. Okay, I'm going to write it step by step. So you arrange the numbers, and in the second step, you multiply. And in the third step, you add all the numbers. Okay, that you got the answers. And by all the numbers is the numbers that you found on yourself, not the numbers that were given in the questions. So these numbers in the blue box were already given in the question, so we don't need to add them. The 4 numbers you found out on yourself, or like by yourself. So that is what you will add. Okay. So what are the numbers? Can you tell me?
1,000.
Then
100.
hmm.
100.
Hmm.
10.
Yes. So shall we add in the column method, or should I write it like this and then add? Which one do you prefer that you can understand easily?
In column method, it's a little bit messy. So
Okay, okay. So like calculate and tell me the answer using whichever method you prefer. Okay.
yes. The answer will be, I think, 1,210, right?
Correct. Okay. So
Yes.
clear the whole thing. Let's solve one more question together. Then I'll give you one question that you'll have to do on your own. But before that, we'll solve one question together. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Tell me when once you can see the screen.
Yes, I can see.
Okay. All right. Let's this one, the F part. So, okay, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So, in the F part, what are the 2 things that I should multiply in the first column? For this column,
90 and 10.
very good. So 90 times 10. For next column, this one.
In that column, 90 multiplied by 2.
Very good. In this one,
1 multiplied by 10.
correct. Next, the last
1
column.
multiplied by 2.
Yes. Now what's the next step? What do we do after that?
We multiply all those numbers.
Yes. So after this, so how much will be 90 times 10?
90 times 10. It will be 9,000.
Okay, look at the screen. We have 90 times 10. So 9 ones are 9. How many zeros are there?
2 zeros.
So how much will that be? 9,000 or 900?
9,000.
No, two zeros means 900, right?
Yes.
9 ones are 9, and how many zeros do we have? 2 zeros. So in the answer, I'll put 2 zeros. So that means 900. Okay, so I'm going to erase this. And when you have this type of question in the exam, so multiply it in a rough, on a rough page or in a rough column. And when you have this in the box, you write the answer you get after you multiply. Okay, is that clear? You will not write this in the box. This is just for the explaining purpose. Am I audible?
Can you repeat it again?
Yes, I was saying that when you get these questions in the exam, when you get these type of questions in the exam, don't write 90 times 2 in the column or 1 times 100. Just directly write the answer. Okay, and solve it in the rough column. Like let's say 90 times 100, will be the answer. Like the answer will be this much. So multiply it and write the final answer in the box. Okay, don't write this. This I've written so that you can understand. Okay, now in the next column, what do we have? 90 multiplied by 2, which basically means 9 times 2. Now you don't know the table of 9, but you know the table of 2. How much is 2 into 9?
18.
18. And how many zeros did we have in the beginning?
1 0.
1 0. So I'll just add 1 0. So my answer will be 180. Okay. So let me just erase and write 180. All right. How much will be 10 times 1?
10 times 1 will be 100.
10 ones are? No. Whatever you multiply with 1, you'll get the same answer. Okay. So 10 ones are 10. Okay. Like if you add anything, like if you add 0 to anything, the answer doesn't change, right? So the same thing for multiplication. If you multiply anything with 1, the answer will be the same number. Okay. How much is 2 ones are?
2 ones are 2.
Yes. So 2 ones are 2. Now what is the next step that we have to do?
Add.
Yes. Can you add and tell me the answer? What will I add? 900 plus 180 plus 10 plus 2.
The answer will be 1092.
Yes, correct. So is this clear?
Yes.
All right. Now can you solve this question? C.
The C1. Okay, ma'am. The answer is 1178.
78. 8 twos are how? 2 eights are is how much?
2 8
Mm-hmm.
2 8s are 16.
And how much have you written?
I've
18?
basically written 18.
Okay, that's the only mistake. Now just tell me what your final answer is.
The final answer.
Mm-hmm. Take your time, take your
The ma'am. Is the answer 1176?
Yes, correct. Okay, so that was the only mistake that you did. All right, let's start with checkpoint 3B. And because there's just one question, let's do that as well. Okay, shall we start with 2D? Sorry, 3B.
Yes.
Okay, there's just one question, and you already know what you have to do in this one. So, like I said, so in the previous exercise, they gave you the questions like in the column, right? They gave you the questions directly in the column, but here they have given you in this way, and you have to put them in the column and then multiply. Okay, so let's take the first one only. 256 times 49. Okay, so what you're going to do is you will take 256 and write it like this. And then you already know how to multiply. First, you'll multiply 9 with all these numbers, write the answer. Multiply 4 with all these numbers, write the answer. Let's do this question. Let me share the full screen. It was 456, right? Can you check the question? 456.
4.
Checkpoint 3B, first question. 3B or 3C, I think.
3B.
Yes. How much was what is the question?
256 multiplied by 49.
Okay. I'll write this in the column. 40. So you don't know the table of 9. So we'll do the same thing that we were doing, multiplying the opposite thing. Okay. So basically 9 times 6 is the same as 6 times 9. So do you know how much is 6 nines are?
6 nines are 54, right?
Yes, very good. So what should I write here? 54, 4 or 5? What should I write?
4.
Yes, so I'll write 4 here and the balance will be 5. Now how much is 5 times 9?
It will be 45, right?
Yes, correct. Plus 5, 45 and the balance was 5. So how much will the total be?
50.
Yes, so I'll write 0 here and again the balance will be 5. Okay. Now 2 times 9 will be how much?
2 times 9 will be 2 times 9 18, right?
Yes, correct. And 18 plus 5?
18 plus 5, 23.
Yes, correct. So I'll write 23. I'll write the whole 23 because there is not no other number is there. Okay. Now the next number. So what should I do? Should I start my answer from here only?
No, write 0.
Yes. So let's make a 0. Now how much is 4 times 6?
4 times 6 will be 24, right?
Yes. So I'll write 4,
20.
balance will be 2. How much is 4 5s are?
4 5s are 20, 22.
Yes. So I'll write 2. Again, 2 will be the balance. 4 2s are how much?
4 2s are 8.
Plus 2. 2 is the balance. So 8 plus 2?
8, 10.
Yes. So I'll write 10. Now I will add. So 4 plus 0 will be 4. 4 plus 0 will be 4. 2 plus 3, 5. 2 plus 0, 2. And 1. So my answer will be 12,544. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Write this down. Done?
I already did it. Yes.
Okay. So other students have started joining the waiting room. So I'm going to end the class. But till here, is it clear? Checkpoint 1 and checkpoint 2. Clear?
Can you repeat it again?
Yes, I was saying that is like, are both the exercises clear? Checkpoint 1 and checkpoint 2.
Yes.
Okay. So in the next class, we will start